The courtroom felt smaller than it should have, as if the walls themselves were leaning in to listen. Evelyn sat in the front row, spine straight, hands folded in her lap the way her mother had taught her at funerals. She had worn black every day of the trial, not out of strategy, but habit. Grief, once learned, was hard to take off. Across the room sat Daniel Cole. He didn't look like the man who had murdered her sister. No bloodthirsty stare, no trembling guilt, just a man hollowed out by weeks of testimony, his knuckles white as he gripped the defense table. When their eyes met, he looked away. Evelyn didn't. The judge cleared his throat. The jury returned. Time slowed into something thick and heavy. "On the charge of first-degree murder," the foreman said, voice shaking, "we find the defendant guilty." A quiet gasp rippled through the room. Daniel closed his eyes. Somewhere behind Evelyn, someone cried. Evelyn felt something unexpected. Relief. Not the clean kind she'd imagined, but sharp, almost painful, like breathing after being underwater too long. Lily's face flashed in her mind. Laughing. Impatient. Alive. Justice, she told herself. This is what it looks like. Outside, rain poured relentlessly, blurring the courthouse steps into streaks of gray. Evelyn walked alone, the sound of sirens fading behind her. For the first time in 2 years, there was nowhere she had to be. "Evelyn?" Her name hit her like a hand on the chest. She turned slowly. Under a flickering streetlight stood Lily, alive. Her hair was shorter, her face thinner, but it was unmistakably her sister. Real, breathing, terrified. Evelyn's world tilted. "No," she whispered. "I buried you." "I had no choice," Lily said, voice breaking. "They were watching me. I needed to disappear. Daniel, he offered to help. He said he'd confess. Just for a while." Evelyn stared at her, rain soaking through her coat, memories rearranging themselves with cruel clarity. The odd details, the missing body, Daniel's refusal to fight harder. "You let them convict him," Lily said, tears streaming. "You sat there and watched." Evelyn took a step closer. Her face was calm now, too calm. "I know," she said softly. Lily shook her head. "I thought you'd protect him. I thought you'd protect me." Evelyn smiled, and it finally made sense why the jury had believed every word she said. "You didn't just disappear," Evelyn replied. "You destroyed lives, you made me mourn you, so I chose who paid for it." The sound of approaching sirens grew louder. Lily's eyes widened as understanding dawned. Evelyn leaned in, her voice barely louder than the rain. "Justice isn't about innocence," she said. "It's about balance." She turned and walked away, leaving her sister under the streetlight, alive, exposed, and finally afraid.